I think it's just big thing this week is just doing our job. I think our offense, me in particular, didn't play our greatest game on Saturday. Our defense definitely had an amazing game. Only holding them to 12 points, and 2 of those was a safety from us. So really, we gave them 2. So I think as long as I think our offense kind of gets going, gets back on track, I think that'll be big for us this week.
I know you said that you didn't necessarily weren't on track this week, but as you kind of look at that game, what positives can you take away from the first playoff game to kind of lead into this game?
I think the big thing is our defense. Only holding them to 10 points. That's huge for us. And we won the game, and our offense really didn't do much other than one big drive. So I think it was awesome just to kind of see our defense really step up and really kind of step into that role to kind of keep us in that game.
So you had a brief moment where you stepped out of the game, looked like something injured down below here, but what was that like for you, kind of having that moment where you realized you might have to be out for the game, but you came right back in, you faced that adversity. Overall, what was your mentality coming back into the game after that?
Just having to get back in. Last year in our playoff game, blowing my knee out, definitely a dark moment in my life, obviously. You work really hard to kind of get to the playoffs, you're in it, and then like last year, play 3, blowing my knee out, and then so I thought it was going to happen again, just got tackled really awkwardly, a lot of pain in my knee and ankle, and just thought it was happening again. Luckily, nothing like that, but luckily, Garrett Union, number 2, went in, made some big throws, got us into that scoring position, then, kind of handed the ball off to me, let me go finish off the drive real nice and easy, but, he came in, it was awesome for him, but just for me, just trying to get back in, blowing your knee out once is not fun, can't have it happen again.
And kind of a follow-up to that, your coach mentioned that that next man up mentality. Do you think that'll be a great strength for you guys walking into this next game? Otherwise, what else would you like to highlight beyond that?
I think that's huge. No, I love that. Next man up. I think all year, we've kind of had a guy out here, a guy out there, and everyone stepped up in every position. Quarterback, receiver, O-line, running back, D-line. Everyone's kind of stepped up. So it's just really a good team effort. I think we have a great culture here that I think we all build each other up, and it doesn't matter who you are. We're going to expect the best out of you, and you're going to we're going to give 100% no matter who we are. So I think that's kind of big for us.
And just more of an open-ended question, but just the opportunity to be able to play in the cold, play this mid to late November football week of Thanksgiving. Just having that opportunity, especially in Coach Sherman's first year, leading this program. Just what's that energy like in practice for you all?
Oh, it's awesome. I think everyone's really fired up. It's never really do you get to play football on Thanksgiving rather than a little turkey bowl with your family. So it's awesome being able to put the helmet on, putting the shoulder pads on, really being able to play real football and play football that means something. We're going down to play the number 1 team, and that's huge, especially for Coach Sherman, his first year here as the head coach. He's kind of been the OC for a while, but first year as a head coach, this is awesome being able to do it for him. The guys really get behind him, and I think it's awesome.
And your coach also mentioned you guys faced a lot of adversity. You've said that previous weeks, but overall for you, what would you be most proud of this season thus far? You're not done yet, but overall, what would you be so proud of?
Just being able to fight through it all. I think our motto is grit. And there's a reason that it's that. We're not a perfect program. We're not the best program out there, but what we're going to do is we're going to give it our all every day, and it doesn't matter if it's cold, rainy, snow, doesn't matter if half of our team's injured, we're going to go out there and we're going to give 100%. It's just being gritty, gritting our teeth through everything, just kind of getting through everything, I think is the big thing for us.